And we are back. Welcome back to a very unexpected episode of Low Energy Videos, but one I'm very much pumped for. Very much pumped for. So, we're going to be playing Dragon Age 2, obviously the start of a long thing. Oh, my nose is blocked. Um, I wasn't expecting this when I woke up. I bought the complete collection, 30 quid, just about an hour ago. Uh, so I had money put aside for the chair, but the chair is no longer in stock. However, there is a much cheaper chair that does all the same things that is in stock. Meaning, I had all this money now sitting around. What am I to do? Save it for the next thing I need? Possibly, possibly. Or get my Dragon Age 2 fix. You can see which one won out. No, my luck, a bill come in the mail tomorrow. Now, Dragon Age 2. I'm not quite sure how not quite sure how I just have to get the camera ready, that's all. The screen rather. Then I'll obviously I want less than that. Don't want the border taking up too much. So the game itself, I think the character models are very pretty, but the landscape, like the actual backgrounds, are very ugly in Dragon Age 2. But the combat is pretty good. I think the character models are fuckable, which is always a nice plus. Expressive and not inherently dumb looking like they were in Dragon Age 1. Not as good as Dragon Age Inquisition, and Dragon Age Inquisition was all right. It wasn't great, but you know, we got ourselves our BioShock. We got ourselves our Mass Effect out of the way. So I guess now it's time to go on to Dragon Age 2. And yes, I went to the keep and I made sure everything is as it was meant. and it's controller supported. Great. Okay, standard thing tonight, as always. We have stream goal. Help me reach it. Trust me, that money's going to be useful in probably paying bills, or no, almost certainly paying bills. I think this the next few days we should be getting one in the mail. Uh, Beyond that, we also have. I suppose I should address Friday show last night. I had fun, but I had to put it on unlisted because the guest failed to arrive. I do apologize, but I had a laugh. Gurley should be coming this time, well, on Wednesday. And we have a good show lined up for technically today with Krendar and Luna and Elf. Even though we will be talking about Roe v. Wade, we won't be spending the whole time on it. We have a lot of things to look at besides. Including a new Channel 5 video that just dropped. That's gonna be pumped. I'm pumped. I don't know about you, but I'm pumped. Anyway, let's get started. Wait. Weird. Click on it. I actually use the or 2 button. Okay, so we have these 6 to choose from. Each one of them is, well, these 2 have special storylines related to them. These do as well, but it's pretty your combat style. Magic is very cool in this game. The rogues are pretty important too. Now I'm gonna saying all that, I'm gonna pick the warrior, as I tend to do, for a few different reasons. Number one, if I pick as the warrior, my brother dies, and my sister lives, and I like the look of my sister because she has a girl next door sort of vibe, wallflower, tight corset with boobs on display. It's great stuff. I recommend ogling your sister personally. If there weren't enough out of context things last night. Um, Beyond that, I think like warrior when you maxed out the attack is brilliant. It's so strong. The stagger attack, the earthquake pound, it's all brilliant stuff. Magic can be great, but I always have a mage in my group anyway. So, male warrior. And yes, your gender does matter. And here is our boy, the sexiest man in all of Thedas. And I'm so glad they brought him back for Inquisition. God, my beard's so smooth. Here he is.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost.
And my romantic option in Dragon Age Inquisition.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
My sexual metaphor.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
The audio's a little off. Yeah. Here is one of I love the look of the Dark Spawn reimagined. They're kind of shite looking in the original. I think they look cool as fuck here. And there's Matt.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
I don't know why the Darkspawn were such a threat. They always end up getting wiped out so easily. Now, lag doesn't seem to be much problem, which is good. Mighty blow! I love that attack. When you use your special attack, you have to hold down the button in question. And also the attack button. Oh yeah! Nice. Alright.
We can't keep this up forever.
God, I forgot how busty she is! Also, I thought you were able to alter your Hawk's appearance. Alright, so you got two choices. I like the idea of being wise ass but a heart of gold. So.
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
All yours, sister.
Nice. That's also another thing I love about the two-handed weapons. They do like an arc. Great for crowd control. Of course, you have this attack as well. So. Oh yeah. Ba-da, ba-da. I don't like the camera angle. Let's change that. A little too close. Ah, the ogre. How did Varric know this happened? Also, rare for me, no mod. Yes. I might have a look to see what they have. The mods in Dragon Age 1 weren't too bad. Stabby, stabby. Oh god, the blood effects are still as bad as ever.
There's no end to them.
Ogre, I hardly knew her. Why is my Dragon Age and my Skyrim getting mixed up?
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
How do you know?
Not match the story you've heard, Seeker.
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear
Well,
the
you're
truth.
talking to the wrong man
What
then.
makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to
So
me.
vague.
You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where
God,
he
look at
is
that
now.
chest hair. chest hair.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire
Don't worry, the
world at
Inquisitor will
of
fix
war.
that.
And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
Never
The
figured out
Chantry
how.
was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
And then Hawk kept on asking the same question to the same NPC 5 times in a row. Alright, here's the actual achievement unlocked. Tail with a tail. Yay. Garrett Hawk. Level 1. What is? Okay. Let's have a look at his. Change his portrait? Sure. Let's have him look down at you. That's this. Appearance. Here's some of the defaults you get. I'm actually probably going to stick with my default. Hawk, if you, I might give him a bigger beard. No? No. Of course, we got to give him the warp. If you alter him, it's like, it's like if you alter him, his parents, well, his family will be the same race as you. It's kind of like Fallout 3. Uh, shots, shots fired. Tappy. Hang on, where's the chat? I put the chat somewhere. Hang on. There it is. Top chat. Why does it always start off with top chat? God damn it, pal. Okay. Let's get back to it. And it goes. I don't believe this shit. Like it kind of has a little. The TV has a little seizure, and then it can't. It kind of hides the one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna minimize the actual stream because all I need is just my OBS and the chat. There. There. It's a little crushed, but I'll take it. You guys don't know what's happening. It's expected. Name. Keep the name. Event. Dragon Age Origin. I already have it. Import from Origins. Yeah. Switch character. What? Oh, come on. Oh, I don't believe it. Because there's no save game on the hard drive because I uninstalled Origins. Well, Shazbot, fine, default history. Let's see, young man from noble family, rose to become warden in the fifth flight, killing the archdemon and surviving. He always strove for greater good and placed paying vows on the throne. Yes. Please select difficulty, normal. Okay. Alright.
The Blight? been unleashed on Ferelden.
It sure
Dark
was.
spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar.
And they got
The
slaughtered.
battle was a disaster.
It was fun though.
King Kalen died on the field with his men,
And I stole his
betrayed
armor.
by his most trusted general.
Logain was the dick. Big old dick.
Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering.
Not
The
Lothering.
village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat you. For an older woman, she's still got a figure on her. Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose if it was like if chat was constantly busy,
I think that's all of them.
no one keeps you alive.
Make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have
Yes,
to
it was
move.
such a nice place with
Yes.
its
You're right.
windmill
We should have
and
run sooner.
bears
Why did
5
we wait so
seconds
long?
outside of its door.
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay, you're gonna die. I got a dog! I got me a dog. Doggo. Dog. Can I do anything with him? Ooh, look at all the DLC I got. Character. Inventory. Inventory. I know what that is. Ferelden, longsword. Reinforced shield. If I want to do that, which I don't. No items. No items. Healing potions. No point. We got a mage. Do that for us. Okay. Oh. Yep. Here he is. Summon Mbari. Pommel strike. Instead of leading with your fatal attack, warrior strikes with a weapon's blunt end. Stun it. Yep. It's a good stun attack. There's so much DLC that I now have for this. It's gonna be like when you did it in New Vegas and you start it and suddenly you get all these different messages all at once. I don't like the camp. Yeah, that's better. That say that say about here. Breldon broadside axe and another shield. Inventory. Yeah. That better than mine? They're the same. Okay.
We're under attack. What a surprise.
Smack, smack. Hey, we leveled up. Once you've gained a level, I know how leveling up works, yeah, baby. Attribute. Okay. Strength, dexterity, magic, cunning, constitution, willpower, cunning. Hmm. Uh, damage. Good old fashioned strength. Ah, the skill tree. I remember this. I've already got the two-handed one, so let's focus on that. Now. Oh god, that's annoying. Those little X's while using this. Oh, glad it gives you an option though. Mighty blow. Warrior leaps to the air, crashing down a foe with tremendous force. Let's go jump good. All right. Here. Landsman cudgel. Ooh, silverite. I switch out my two-handed now that I've upgraded it. Onyx. Are you honestly telling me that they made a shield out of onyx? That seems uh seems a bit much. Hey Gage, and yeah, I'm a complete agreement. I know why people have complaints, and I do agree that it gets a bit samey. I don't fucking care. I think the characters are interesting. I think the world is interesting. I think even combat animations have definitely improved since the first one.
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
You have to stay together. Why not? First. I always like. Let's see if I. Yeah. Whenever possible, I always pick the Paragon and the Smirking one. So we did Smirking last. Paragon now.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Are you sure about that?
Then we need to get to Guarin and take ship.
God,
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
I'll just be happy when you're dead. No one ever picked him. Well, you have a choice to pick. Yay! Viking mommy. Oh, trust me, you end up dating someone far better looking. He's got mutton chops and everything.
You will not have him.
Yes, yes, they will. I believe.
They will not have you.
Not as a maid.
Not
I
while
basically never
I
had a
live.
relationship with my sister. Well, that's a good thing to say. I think that's, in all fairness, pretty good. Yeah, obviously, it will. What happens again if you? I've done all three. I know canon-wise, he's meant to be a mage. Well, you're. Oh, they leveled up.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Wesley, you married a guy called
That's
Wesley.
it.
No wonder
Keep
he's
your
gonna die.
distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Aragod, you say? Hmm?
Wesley.
Right developer,
Is an
wrong
oversight.
name. Good,
The Order
moral good.
dictates.
Don't make me kiss you,
They
bro.
saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Hello, Aveline.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here
Wouldn't
before
even just
the
a
attack.
drop of that
The
blood
novice
be
Templar has
poisonous?
been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Let's just kind of
Wise girl.
look at each other, but not quite look at each other. Seriously, everyone seems to be looking at each other like they're like glazing through.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
I think he's going to be the only Templar we have to deal with this whole game.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
Like how
We aren't free
much of a
them yet.
rush they are now with the
Just like
stand
lost
still.
they are. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varro.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the
Well,
Horde
no.
does not have the advantage.
Can he keep? Oh, he's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Paragon, Paragon, Paragain.
The wilds are to the south.
Oh,
That's no way
I
out.
fucked it up.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Come on, Mom. You have a terrible fate to await you. Carver Rivalry 5. Oh no, that's going to be so important. Level up, level up. Same level of strength. Attack. Meanwhile, my very cute and totally I don't think about my sister that way. Sister, I'll give her magic, and now this is where it is. This is creation. Oh, we gotta give her some healing. She will make life so much easier for me. And Aveline, who has a sword and shield, she's fine. Okay, let us. What the hell is up with that animation? Why do you make him like I'm scared? He's a big, strong man, Aveline. What's it like to have bigger balls than your husband? Don't let me talk to him. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, fine. I don't imagine he had much interesting thing to say anyway. Ba blah blah ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba da.
I think they called for help.
Shit.
I'll handle this one.
Everyone see that? Now!
Sure, I'll just do all the heavy lifting. Okay. Take a lyrium potion and draft. Else, no. Onwards. I wanted my sister to have large breasts. I don't think she needs mods. That corset's doing plenty of work for her.
Survive now, talk later.
Okay, now you want to talk, but it's talking to myself. I do that enough in real life. How dare you? How dare you use rock?
That's a lot of dead people.
That's a lot of dead people. They're not people, they're darkspawn. Broken darkspawn blade. A belt. Ooh, a belt. Belt. Used for naughty, naughty, naughty boys. Ooh. Okay, here we go. You dead refugee, don't you know? Ah, the irony is that the dead person has healing potions. Come on, everyone. We've got the next scripted event to go to. Right now, my warden character is talking to Sten. Oh, look at the emissary. Yeah, look at that. Look at that design. I love the redesign of them. And they kept them in for Inquisition too, which is great. Smack, smack, downy down. Robert Down Jr. without a sound. Let's say, when are you gonna level up?
Before they regroup, we must press towards the wilds.
Mom, you know you're not doing a great job of helping us. Herlock, gonna steal me some shit from the Herlock. Level up, gonna put more into strength. Become a berserker and a glass cannon. Giant's Reach. Warrior's two-hand attack rips through air, its surge power, shockwave. The passive abilities is what you're always at. Radius, effects basic, whirlwind, mighty blow. Alright. I'll increase her constitution, make her into a tank. Pommel strike as well. I do love the rival system, the rival friendship system, because you get perks for both. Lyrium.
I can't do that.
Of course, no character is a rogue, so we can't unlock that. You're just randomly stand out in the middle of nowhere. Hawk a ginger with a goatee. Ew, why would you harm them? They suffer enough. Inquisition genlocks maybe trip up for a bit. Yeah. I love the idea of Dark Spot, but in they were overused in the first game. Here, they're not the main people you'll be fighting, which is good.
You soulless bastards!
Hey! My brood mother was a saint! Not that guy. Thank you. Oh. Inventory. Healing item. We might lose. Never mind. I read that as a Herlock Grant. Not a grunt, but like a grant. Hughlock Grant.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your son is gone.
No.
Mistress.
These things
Think.
will not take Carver.
I forget what the heart is there, but okay.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe?
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault.
This is a weird
How could you let
angle.
him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Well, it was a scripted event. He had to die.
Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort
Assuming you're
in
real
this
and not
seed
just
found
a
in
metaphor of
eternity.
the Fade. Oh, Fenris. You
I will never forget you, Carver.
really upset the lore. Oh,
Our lives are more valuable to him than our prayers. Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
well, yeah, you've been just standing around. I like their scaled head pieces that wouldn't do anything.
There's no end to them.
There's no end to us. Haha. Soon you'll be wearing pointy chest boob thing. Whee! What in oblivion is that? Dragon! Worse, a cougar. Voiced by Captain Janeway. I like sexy Flemeth.
Well, what have we here?
Mommy. I like it, his
Used
way
to
his
be
armor
we never
clings.
got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong
Has a bit of a glow up from the last game.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who
Was
would
that
think of
hard?
such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and I'm safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the
Oh,
blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall.
hate
In
where
the
it's
free
in this chair.
marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
Like the new ones though, EA's a twat anyway. EA's a twat, pretty much. The only time I ever remember him doing it was slipping out to go to the brothel. Are there recent DA games? Inquisition. Oh God, has it been nearly a decade since Dragon Age 4? Jesus Christ. No, 1 year away. No. Looks way better now. I bloody well hope so.
Lothering is gone, and Ferelden may soon follow. We have to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide.
That's the running theme of people saying, is it faith or chance? Never decide.
It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter?
A
I
guilt.
offer you this. I will get your
She
group
is
past the
hard
guard
guilting
in
right
exchange
now.
for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is
Technically, I'm a
finally being
courier.
done this way.
Yeah.
Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never
I like the
escape
way
the
you can see
Darkspawn.
If you need
his
to,
veins.
leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to,
Braid!
and I
Or,
meant it.
wait, no, that's up. There.
Roast a few more Darkspawn, I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
I want to take off all my clothes and hiss.
What are you
Just like
talking
our
about?
wedding night.
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
Then how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Well, no, not foreshadowing. Technically, at this time, it would be foreshadowing, yeah.
Listen to me,
You can't ask me this. I won't.
please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
I can't look at your giant chin.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
I wasn't asking for your opinion.
Be strong, my love.
God, she's tough. She's went through plate armor. Well, time to bone down with anyone else I want.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling
He
me
is
then?
redonkulously
Did
charming.
she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
We're saving that for Dragon Age 4.
And got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms.
The four
2
nations
weeks they
were at
spent in that
peace.
dark hold, packed in.
Well, the
The
Fire
faithful
Nation
and the
attacked.
desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains.
Lude.
Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
It's like a very nice place
That's
to
where their
live.
ship landed, with all the rest.
Imagine to see like a bunch of slaves everywhere on all the buildings, constantly informing. I do love the art style of this. It's very spiky and brutalist. Might be something you'd see in Warhammer Fantasy. Gives its own unique style. Only problem is it all just gets very samey and grey after a while. And that is a problem of this game that I 100% admit. It has no real variety. Maybe some modded stuff will do something cool, but I doubt it.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
It's totally believable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlet. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Hey.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Yeah, the locations are ridiculous. It's Dwarven Ruin, the city streets, and some bleak cliffs. And that's it. Hey, on the plus side, they got porta potties. That's cool. Keep going into the cave, yeah. Or the same set to kind of look like a warehouse done over and over again, or a barn. Uh, Heroic aura, greater heal. Oh yeah, haste. We need to get ourselves some haste. She's gonna be the white mage group. Um, by the way, God.
The body is round.
I finally found you, Gage Paragon, you bastard. Have some money. Mule ha 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 ha.
Thank you so much, Billy Bloy Blue. I was literally about to shill. Just reminding everyone that if you haven't already, to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the $10. That that will help me immensely. Also, one more time, I wanted to show you guys this. If any, you heard what happens if anyone donates, but if anyone subscribes, we got our latest in joke.
He's the shampoo witch! The shampoo witch!
He was so fucked up when he was being recorded. Do you think he even remembers that Gucci's in the background, like Dragon Age is the shit. That it is. Oh, what isn't the shit though? This humidity. Christ. I'm gonna grab myself some aqua and take this robe off. Y'all see my drunken peasants t-shirt? Y'all see? Right, I'll grab myself a big old mug of aqua. Pint glass. There. Pop. Gotta stay hydrated. You wouldn't think Ireland would be sweltering, but because we're basically in a swamp, winter times are frigid and cold. Summer times are very, very sweltering. Pop. Gatorade. We got Gatorade out. I can't stand that stuff though. Get me some Lucasade. Much nicer tasting. All right. I like how none of them are clearly shouting, but but it's meant to be like a big crowd.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to
Look at
bully
the
your way
size
through won't get you
of
into
those
Kirkwall any
ears.
faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a midden's heap.
Midden.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it.
We
and use
do.
it to lock up their mages. Guess
And I'm
not much has
not
changed.
always. Well, I'm talking about the giant tumor in my brain. What the? Don't tell me the battery on this is dying. I'm okay with keyboard and mouse for this one. Yep, I'll switch to keyboard and mouse.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him.
How do you
And
not
mages
know
are
this?
better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
I'm sure that will end up in a giant civil war.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you and refuse from climbing the walls.
Alright. Do.
What's happening? Why aren't they letting anyone in?
Well, they're clearly letting you in. We're inside the city now, technically.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
What are we going to do?
Well, this is a bit poignant, considering the refugee crisis currently going on.
Can you take us with you?
We're not animals you can just corral.
We've no intention of keeping anyone here, sir. We're all going back to where you came from.
My men and I fought against the Blight. We're heroes.
Deserters. It doesn't matter. Kirkwall has no more room for anyone.
Let us through, you flaming blighter.
Everyone has really pretty eyes
Back
in
on your
this.
ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
They're all glam.
Already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together.
It could be two things.
I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about it.
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here. That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men, we're under attack.
Oh, I'm sure that would end well for you. Aura and Taunt. Smacky, smacky. Ugh. Thank you. Heal. Fuck yeah. What would they expect the game plan to be if they actually got through? Alright, there we go.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them.
Charles, get out of your way there.
Control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
You're calling Russian Darkspawn? Maybe a little. Yeah! I noticed that.
3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
That or else he was
Cameron must still be
mainlining
looking for us.
Lyrium.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra.
He's got good jaw on him.
Years haven't been kind to you.
You kiss right off the bat. Just gonna say that to you.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen, we came too late. My poor Carver. Bastard guide.
Who? Oh, the one who isn't Hawk.
Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
Although I'm not going to look at you when I talk.
But the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're going to need more grease.
But
Lewd.
what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us?
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see it'll all work out.
Do we need to
Nice
stay in
is
Kirkwall? Let's go to another
subjective.
city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
I want to see the other
Every city on
city.
the coast's been hip deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt for a year.
What sort of work?
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm actually surprised they don't give you the option, considering there's a bunch of women with us. And let's be honest here, Hawk looks like he's bi. I'd say Hawk is bi. In canon, I mean. He has a very sort of metrosexual vibe to him. Then again, most people in this game do. They're very pretty, for the most part.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits.
Red Iron.
Fenrir.
Red Iron. No, no.
I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler?
This is somehow considered
Well, it
the
won't be
evil of
pretty
the two
working for
choices.
her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
But slaves and flesh would be the same thing.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Was that up for debate? Okay, I just love how the bodies are just left there. It's a knife here!
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
Also, it's kind of obvious you have a big staff on your back.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Alright, we're gonna do the mercenary work. Just because Aveline appreciates it more. No.
Miran?
Huh. So you're Hawke, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well
I'm
known
more of a
in these
skipper, if
parts.
you know what I
We
mean.
pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
She doesn't want to, but she still ends up not caring. But if you pick the smuggling, Aveline gets a little pissed at you. Just tiny.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Does everyone know about us?
Your sister's not in the circle yet. Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out,
Wallop.
we'll call it even.
You never get to see what Wallop is, but there are like mallets and such around.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Makes you wonder.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
Okay. Let's motherfucker. It's so great that it's so convenient that it's all right here in one little area.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone.
Damn,
And
he's
he's not
sewn
making
in
a
well
move.
to that tunic.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Fuck it.
Fair question, really. To shut you up.
Mirren sent you. Don't just stand there. Kill them! At least
Aveline does not appreciate that, one way or another. May I counter by telling you to shut the fuck up, Aveline? You're the reason why your husband's dead. Bum dog. Blood for the blood dog. Up, down she goes.
Your sister just hit the ground.
Your sister just hit the ground. I know. Injuries. Oh yeah, I forgot about injuries. Same. Attributes. Magic, magic, magic. Firm. Again. Glyph of paralysis. Ooh. Yeah. Let's get ourselves a mine. Constitution. Uh, uh, Strength. Ah. Immune to flanking. Fuck yeah. Rogues. That won't be very that'll be very useful against rogues who of course they only get their backstab perk when they flank you. And of course my glass cannon. Hawk is continually getting glass candy. Thunder. Warrior strikes. Chance to stagger. Critical 10, 20 versus normal enemy. Passive build. Oh, great. He had an injury kit. Back. Yep. Probably completely pointless considering we're about to go into that. Now, go. Let's motherfucking go.
Dead and buried. Well, dead.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Isle. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Ooh. Okay. He probably heard you. You were just around the corner.
Any doubt? I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
They're all very statuesque.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
What has in store is a whole lot of gray and brown.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he made his name, settling his debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed.
Oh yeah.
Their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city.
I love the redesign of the Kunari. I mean, they were always meant to look like that, but the engine didn't have.
With the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
God, look at that. Look at that haircut. Hey, it's Meridia. And she's got a swagger on her.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take
I
any
could pull
chances
that
hiring
that beard
random
off.
humans.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise...
Hey! I recognize those two behind me there.
Hey!
Gotta run fast. And our sweet boy. A sweet
I knew a
boy.
guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you.
Sweet boy Barry.
You don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Think about dwarfs. They're so stocky that even like a light tap would be like a proper smash.
Tethras, at your service. I apologize
for Look how they have to move their heads down.
if it hit him square in the jaw.
Beep, beep.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartran's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year.
Loading the information.
Is no mean feat.
Beep, boop,
Yet you
boop.
not only served, you impressed. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartran's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I like his look. I like his outfit. The jacket's in the hood.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight.
Look, you can see the
crawling with darkspawn.
his necklace's base underneath it.
Set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy. But
The
it's a
mesh of
chance.
it.
I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing.
Plus,
I can help you find the
he's
jobs
got
you
that
need,
kick-ass
and don't blame me
crossbow.
for that. There's
Yeah.
always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
I do love the crossbow. It's pretty awesome.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
All right.
Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses and high...
Abilities. He's got one ability you can pick. So, let's see. Let's see. Specials. Precision. Bonus active, rogue focus and accurately, bonus strike, yeah. Armistice. Stealth. Yeah.
Than in the rest of the city combined.
Alright. Let's start by going all the way over to Bodan! Bodan Feddick?
At your service. And this is my son, Sandor, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find.
He
Say
looks
hello
like
to the nice
Dewey
ladies.
from Malcolm Middleton.
Hello.
But like
We
swole.
shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares?
Peruse.
Make use of Sandal's unique talents. Enchantment? Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill. But my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I have to admit, they do love that word
Enchantment.
in Bioshock, savant.
He enjoys his work.
The only savant I know of in real life is the comedian Bill Bailey, who can play any instrument. Even ones he's like only just discovered after like 10 minutes messing around with it.
I thought all enchanters were
Oh,
mages.
my bad.
Not at all. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true rose. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course.
He sold
The
us
hero
shit.
of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success.
Do you look at me when you're
But
talking?
surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Enchantment. Rodan's goods. Okay, now we can sell. So we need to raise 50 coin. Birch core. As far as I can tell, I can sell old junk first and foremost. Then we can sell off mercenary shield's not too bad, but I don't need it. I normally do wait, did I sell the weapon I had equipped? No. Good. Uh got mercenary staff. Bethany's unique one, but no, we'll get rid of that. Rid of all these, as you do. Got a better one. Ooh, that belt. 4 mana and stamina. Alright. What about enchant? How does enchantment work? Oh, we can upgrade Bianca, but I don't have a rune to do it, so fair enough. Okay. Now, there's a lot to do, but I think actually what I'm going to do now is end the stream. Explain why. I am feeling a little tired. This was more of a test than anything. Obviously, we'll come back to it in a day or two. You know it. I know it. We're gonna play this to its completion, so then we can move on to Origin. That means we have to fight Corypheus, who is a very tough fight. We have to fight. I think there's a dragon at some point. There usually is a dragon. Um, we'll have to go through the whole thing with the Quinari, and then obviously the Deep Road expedition. Get our home, our big house. Do the DLC with Felicia Day in it with the as the super rosy cheeked elf girl from that terrible film miniseries that they had for Dragon Age. Oh God, that was a bad show. Um, then I think the let's see, Grievous dad. Oh, there's the the curator of oddities or whatever the hell he's called. We have to check him out. He's fun. There's a lot of free stuff we can grab there. Kind of game breaking, but it's fun. Uh yeah, so it'll eventually build up and it'll be pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be the start of a very long collection of streams. This is probably gonna be the shortest one. Though, how long have I been streaming for now? Hour and a half? Hour 40. I would have gone 2 hours had I bothered to check. That's what I get for being lazy. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. Also, another thing is I can't really sit for too long on this chair. It's the best chair I have, but after a while it starts hurting like crazy. Um, yeah. Don't forget that later on tonight, as it is currently 4:30 in the morning, later on tonight, Bearded Ramblings is going to be on. We will be joined by Elf King and, for the first time, Luna da Vinci. We of course will be talking about Roe v. Wade, but we have other stuff to look at as well. I'll probably play something else, then play this over the weekend. Um, yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad it worked. You got a new game to mess around with. So yeah, probably tomorrow I will play something that isn't this, and then on Sunday play this again. And then nothing for Monday or Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, hopefully, Girl Does Rant will be here with 3 drinks minimum around about, I think, 6 o'clock, give or take. And we can do stuff like that. We can hopefully have a good time and get rid of this funk of just missed connections and failed to start streams. Um, don't know who we have as a guest on for next Friday. Oh, there's also a small chance you'll see a lady in the background. She said that she'll try to be on, but she's coming over probably on Wednesday. She'll try to be on, but she will be, in her own words, too shy. Aw. It's weird. Whenever she's on camera, she's not too shy. But after that, after next Bearded Ramblings, I don't know. Was trying to get Sinus Mel on. I'll have to get back to her on that. Oh, we'll have a look around. I'm sure we'll cobble together some guests. Um, and if anyone watching right now wants to be a guest, then by all means, that's what down there in the description. Join our Discord or our Twitter, and DM me if you're curious. Uh, yeah, like that's it. I don't know what else to say, so I'll just say that I'm going to go now and get into bed and watch. I was watching Vosh before this. So I guess I'll watch some more Vosh, some Voosh. That's my evening. As I drip, probably once the sun comes up, I'll call it a night. And I'll see you guys later. It was a good stream. Let's do more of these, shall we? Bye.